In this video we're going to talk about all of the Unversed missions. So for Terra, Aqua and Ventus, basically there's an Unversed mission in every world that you go to. It's kind of like a purple orb that just floats with a symbol in the middle of it. You go over to them in each specific location. Again, all the locations will be shown in this video, so you'll see them and how to complete them. So for this first one, you are going to want to use Magnet or Magnera or Magnega, depending on how far into the game you are. Basically the idea of it is to destroy the rocks that are floating, the treasure chest floats into the sky. If any of those hit the ground, then you lose basically. I think you only need like 30 or something like that, which isn't particularly difficult. If you use Magnera, Magnega, or Magnet just above him, it'll basically absorb all of the rocks, basically make it as easy as possible for you, instead of, you know, like jumping around and attacking each individual one. So essentially this guy does like one every now and again, and then it speeds up as he goes through. You know, as time progresses he gets faster and faster. He also like releases 3 or 5 at the same time. That's when it gets a little bit more tricky. But if you've got Magnega, as you can see, I've probably done this at the end just to create the video. And you know, by this point you've got Magnega, but you can do it at any point really. It's not particularly difficult. But I think 30 is the amount that you need, which isn't particularly difficult as well. As you can see, we've got 32. I think, yeah, because I've realised I've got it, I'm just letting them hit the ground, and that's the end of that. But yeah, you can keep doing that forever. I don't think you get any extra stuff for getting like over 30. So, you know, you're obtaining a fire command there, which is pretty good. Next one is in Olympus, and you have to destroy all these things. So it says defeat 300. As quick as possible, so you need to do that as quick as possible, obviously. Thunder Surge, really useful, for getting through crowds of them. Rhythm Mixer, again, really useful. So if you've got Rhythm Mixer, you're going to destroy a lot of them really quickly. Magnera, again, Magnega will be really useful for that, but, you know, 15 seconds, easy 3 stars. So yeah, that's it for that one. The next one, so it's like 30 degrees here, really warm. I'm sweating. I'm literally having a beer in bed. It's just crazy times. This one's probably one of the harder ones, I would say. So you need to like damage it, and every time you attack it, basically it counter attacks or does its own attacks and stuff like that. So you need to get, I think it's 90 balls out of the 100. It's quite an unfair, you know, target considering the other ones are really easy. So yeah, if you use magic on it, it's probably a good move. I was using Meteor for some reason. I think I was just trying it for the sake of it. I don't think it's a great strategy, but yeah, you just need to attack the jellyfish looking thing. Again, blocking, counter attacking, always useful. Yeah, and getting as many balls away from him obviously as possible. Keep hitting him where you can and just take those balls off him. So as you can see, you've got a time limit to get these things done, but as soon as you get the necessary amount, which I believe is 90, I could be wrong, could be 85, but what the hell was that meteor? And it's still hitting? What? That was ridiculous. I mean, it was a good tactic, but it's just crazy. So yeah, as long as you get, you know, the 80 or the 90, I think it is 90 from what I'm looking at now. Yeah, so I've got 91 now, so I'll just be like, right, I'm gonna just dodge him for the rest of the 25 seconds. I'm just gonna run around and get away from him. So that's basically what you want to do, is get to 90 and then just run away basically. With Terror it's a lot easier, but I think you have to do this with each character, and you know, each character's got its own nuances and stuff, but it's the same idea. You can just rinse through them and then dodge away. And then the next one, what are we saying here? Ah, it's so warm today, what is going on? It's like literally ridiculous. This one's in Neverland, so near the huts in Neverland for Terra. So this one's actually quite interesting. So if you use a magic ability, such as, let's say, Thunderger, so whatever's on top, is it whatever's on top is the one that you need on this, or the one in the middle? I can never remember. But basically you need to hit him a certain amount of times. I think it's the one in the middle is always the one that you need to use, so as you can see here we're doing no hits because the one in the middle is fire. So if we hit him with a fire, now if we hit him with a blizzard, so yeah, the one in the middle is definitely the one that you need to do. So if you do an attack, let's say you do a firer or a thunderer or a blizzerer, just match it to whichever one is in the middle and then just attack. So you only attack once with the blizzard or the blizzerer or whatever, the firer, depending on which element's in the middle, and then you just attack, and when you attack basically it'll change your sort of affinity, so you'll have like thunder attacks when you're just normally attacking if you use thunder. If you use fire, once the command bar goes up you'll have firestorm, etc. So you can do a lot more attacks rather than just, you know, constantly using magic. So the idea here is to get, I think, 70 in about a minute and a half or something like that. But yeah, as long as you attack with the same affinity as the one in the middle, you should be absolutely smashing it. And again, things like Thunderbolt are really useful, Firestorm at the end. But yeah, just keeping that vein where you use the magic with whichever one's in the middle, and then just attack with your, you know, your flame sword from there on, and you will get those hits in with the affinity of whichever it is. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired and warm. It's crazy. Yeah, I think we just claw through with 70 here, which is pretty good. 75, something like that. Oh no, loads. Absolutely our internet. It could be 75, could be 70. I can't remember the exact total to get 3 stars, but that's how you do it anyway. It's not too tricky. Again, all of them have their own sort of nuanced way of doing things. You also unlock different things, like that one, unlock voltage stack. So like you can unlock abilities which you may, or commands which you may not already have from playing the rest of the game. So that'll add towards your total on the other stuff. For the other achievements, for getting like all the journal entries and stuff like that. But this one, Thunder Surge, pretty useful for getting them in the air. Once they're in the air, if you can get to Rhythm Mixer, you're gonna have an easy time basically with this. So yeah, Rhythm Mixer is the way to go with this, because as soon as you start using it, you're gonna start getting these points flying in. But yeah, it's one of them. Just keep Rhythm Mixer in a way. I think you need to, you know, use Thunder Surge a few times. Probably quite easy to do that, just to knock them in the air to get a few points out of them, and then as soon as you get Rhythm Mixer with the Storm, that's when you're really gonna see increases in the amounts that you're getting. So yeah, it's pretty simple from that point of view. Hopefully not too tricky. You need to know where Rhythm Mixer is. Let me know in the comments and I will find out for you. I've not played this game in so long, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure just playing through the game you unlock it. I don't think there's ever been a time where I haven't unlocked it just by playing the game. It is what it is. I think you need 300 for this, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. Nice swig of beer. Oh my goodness. Been playing a bit of Marvel Rivals recently. Not Marvel Rivals, Marvel Strike Force. It's like a mobile game. And it was just help one of the streamers that I watch get a bit of extra money because he does bounties for different games. And it's really useful to do. Like, if you can get a decent audience together and you can get that, you can make a lot of money from doing that stuff, which is really cool. And yeah, the game isn't actually terrible, unlike some of the other ones, so it's actually pretty good. And it's, yeah, it gives you the options like auto battle and stuff. It's like an RPG kind of thing. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. This one, you have to attack a load of shoes that are running away, basically, for some reason. Again, Magnera, Magnega will help a lot in this case. Twisted Hours will not help you a lot in this case. But yeah, I don't think it's a really high total that you need on this one either, but yeah, as long as you get your Magneras out there, your Thunder Surges, trying to trace them down one by one, that should definitely help. Like, Magnera Magnega is basically the whole game, Thunder Surge is basically the whole game, and then Shotlocks with Thunderstorm, I think it is. Like, it's very simple once you know what you're doing, but when you don't know what you're doing, it's all quite overwhelming, especially with like finding the commands, finding this and that. You know, it's all very time consuming, especially the first playthrough, because you have to play through it in its entirety with 3 people, which is really, really stupid. Like, I don't know why they went down that route. Like, if they didn't do that, and they said, like, you know, you can do it with 1 character, and then, you know, the journal will be full once you've done it with 1 character, and then you can play through the story with the other 2. That would have been infinitely better, and I think that would have made it an infinitely better game. But it's just doing this 3 times. Like, the entire Jiminy's journal is just ridiculous. Like, it shouldn't be a thing at all. You know, because you're spending, like, the first playthrough you're probably going to spend like 30-40 hours on. And then the other couple of playthroughs you probably spend like 10 to 15 maybe, just because of the command deck and stuff like that. But because you know what you're doing, you're skipping, well, you don't have to skip the story, but because it's the story as well, again, is slightly different, very slightly different, but it's basically the same. So it's like I'm playing the game 3 times for no reason whatsoever. But I actually like this game, which is unusual for a spin-off sort of Kingdom Hearts game. Like, I didn't think it would be this good, but once you get into it, it's actually really fun and decent. But yeah, there is a sort of steep learning curve to get used to it. It's just what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, this one's quite interesting. So the funny thing about this video as well is I'm showing all of Terra's ones. So I did this obviously with Aqua and Ventus afterwards. So Terra is my first character. And you know, I should have recorded the other ones because it would have been infinitely, you know, more impressive or improved efficiency wise. You know, it would have just been better in general. But yeah, this one you just have to find the one that's shiny, basically. It's one of those where you just pick them out of the bunch, and that's about it. But yeah, who's next on the agenda? Illusion R. Ah, the poison one. Always fun. So with this one, as long as you've got a lot of Kyoras or Kyuragas, it's actually quite easy. You just have to survive as long as possible, but obviously your health is draining from the poison at all times. You do increase your health as you attack the pot thing, but let's say you had a full deck of just Kyuragas, you could just keep curing yourself pretty much infinitely. I think you have to last for 2 minutes on this, which isn't particularly difficult, but yeah, it's only when you know what to do that things are easy. So, you know, if you're struggling on it, best thing to do is Kyura. Also, shot locks and stuff like that, when you shot lock, your timer stops. Sorry, your healing stops going down, but the timer continues, should I say. So, in this one, I'm just like playing it as if I normally would. It's probably the first time I've done it, and yeah, there's no real tactic. Like here, you see Twisted Hours. That's draining about 3 or 4 seconds just from using it, and your health's not going down there, so it's really useful. Shot locks again does a similar effect. If you can just keep using the shot locks and keep doing the spam of like 4 or 5 hits on the max, it saves some time, so really useful again. But yeah, if I have another one here, I might well do, I'm not sure, can't remember, but if you do enjoy the videos, please do like, subscribe and comment. We've also got memberships and super chats unlocked, which are greatly appreciated for content. Probably gonna go for the rest of the year now, so currently it is the 12th of July in my world. When you get to this, it'll be October time, but at this point I've already got videos in October, so you know that's kind of the scale that the members get, is months and months and months of extra content if you're interested in it. If not, it's all good. Do appreciate anyone that does tune in and watches or likes, subscribes, comments, you know, it's all greatly appreciated. But yeah, members is sort of the extra revenue that comes in, which is amazing. So anyone that has done that in the past, I greatly appreciate it, and anyone that will do that in the future is also greatly appreciated. And yeah, I will start streaming eventually. He keeps saying when I get this PC, but yeah, finances are kind of tight at the minute with various life situations, so once I get to that point I will obviously let you know, and yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the streams and stuff. It'll be a good time. And this last one here is basically attack the thing on the back, releases gas, Thunder Surge on the back. If you nail it directly, it will take it down massively. So you have to be aware of that. Cheeky Thunder Surge, bang, there you go. Takes his gas down massively. But yeah, you just have to sneak around his back. They give you a pretty lengthy time period for grace for this, like you can do it in like 8 seconds or whatever. It's only tricky when he's small and avoiding everything. But yeah, thanks for watching, take care, peace out.